morning, children. How are you today? We're going to continue our multiplication class today, but today we have a more advanced level of work to be done. So today we're talking about multiplication of 3 digits by 2 digits. Example we are having here says multiply 342 by 23, and B says 164 by 34. To do this multiplication table, we have to make sure that we appropriately write our place values of each number so that we can be able to carry out the necessary work to do. So look at how we're going to solve this. We have A for 342 times 23. Whenever you see by, it means times. So don't forget that. So here we have 3. So remember, this is a 3-digit number and this is a 2-digit number. So to put them in their place value, we have 100, tens, and units because of their value. So here we're having 300, 4 tens, and 2 units. Then you multiply, then we have 23. So the 2, which is 20, comes under the tens, and the 3, which is a unit, comes under your unit. Do you understand? That is a very important stance to start with. And then after that, you start with your unit to multiply through. Then you come back to your tens to multiply through. What do I mean? Here we are having 6 times 3 times 2, which gives us 6. And then we also have 3 times 4, which gives us 12. It gives us 12. So if you're having 12, what to do? Write down the unit, which is 2. Then the remaining one, take it to the other side under the tens value. So it goes over to the tens value. So then you now do, remember, 3 times 2, 3 times 4. Then you go straight to 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 gives us what? 9. And remember, we have 1 that we have renamed after this 12. So when you add that 1 to this 9, we are going to be having 3 times 3, 9, plus this 1 gives us 10. So we have 10. You write down your 10. Then after doing that, you go straight to the next exercise. After doing for your units, then you go straight to your tens, that is using 2. So we do 2 times 2. 2 times 2 here gives us 4. When you want to write your 4, you don't write it under the tens because this is under the, you don't write under the unit because this under the tens, you start from the tens. Do we understand? So that is 2 times 2 gives us 4. So my 4 comes under the tens here, which is under 2 here, gives me 4. So I'll do 2 times 4, which is 8. So my 8, I will write under the 100. I won't need to write it here under here again. I come under my 100 here and write 8. 2 times 4 gives me 8. So when I want to write my 8 for my answer here, I write it here. Do you understand? That's the tricky part of this work. So you need to pay close attention to it. So the next one we have 2 times 3, which gives us 6. So automatically I write my 6 under this 1,000 units. So after writing this, what do? I sum up together. I add them up. Then I have another line adding up together. Bring down 6 because when there's nothing here, here represents 0. 6 plus 0 is still 6. So we do 2 plus 4 gives us 6. 0 plus 8 gives us 8. And 1 plus 6 gives us 7. So that is how you do that. Now we'll go for the second example. We have B to be 164 by 34. So to get this done, what you remember, don't forget, you first write your place values, 100, tens, and units, because we're dealing with 3-digit number, 100, tens, and units. So you have your 100, tens, and your unit. So we have 164. So we put our multiplication. Don't forget, here is multiplication, and this one is addition here. So you put your multiplication. 34. When you want to write your 34, remember, you start with your unit. Your 4 comes to the unit, and the next one, tens, comes to your tens. So you multiply together. 4 times 4, it gives us 16. When we have 16, what do? We write down 6 first. Take this one to the next value, which is the tens. Then we do 4 times 4 times 6. It gives us 24. 24 plus 1 gives us 26. So 25. 24 plus 1 gives us 25. So you write down your 5, carry the remaining 2. This remaining 2, take it to the tens, hundreds value. Then what you do, 4 times 1, it gives us 4, plus 2, that is 6. So that's how you do for the tens. And then you go back to for the unit, then you go back to your tens, start with your 3 times 4. Don't forget, you start from the unit, You use the 3 to multiply units. You don't start with the 6. You start with the units. 3 times 4 gives us 12. And when we are having 12, what do? We write down 2 under, not under the units, under the tens. Write down 2 here. Then we're having 1 left. Take the 1 to this 10th value. Then we'll do 3 times 6. 3 times 6 gives us 18. 18, and remember we have 1 here, plus 1, 19. So we have 19. What do? We write down 9 under the 100th value, and we take 1 away to this side. Then we have 3 times 1, 3. Then plus 1, 4. So we write down our 4. So we rule another line, and what do you do here? You sum them up together, which is 6 here, 5 plus 2, 7, 6 plus 9 gives us 15. Write down 5, carry 1. Then we do 1 plus 4, gives us 5. So our answer is 5,576. You have more exercise I'm going to send to you and more work for you to practice with. Keep safe till we meet in the next class. Thank you.